extensively on identifying different types of hair, what the hair niche is all about, the some of the terminologies, and some of the things that you need to know before you go into the business. We talk about the hair grade, we talk about the advantages of the hair business, we talk about types of hair, um, and at the same time, we also talks about the textures of the kind of hair. I also showed you a sample of a website that you can use to um, you can also brand your website, uh, you know, just like and make money from. Very quickly, if you want to search, this is Alibaba, and I've introduced this website before. The reason why we are using Alibaba is because Alibaba is one of the biggest Asian websites. It's one of the places you can get cheap products. And the reason why we also another second reason why we use Alibaba is because we have sellers around the world, selling on this store. We have You can get Indian hair, you can get Brazilian hair, you can get any type of hair on this store, even Chinese hair. So you come to this search bar. The first thing you want to do, if you have not registered on this site, is to register. Is to register. So before we begin to search, what are the things you need to start this hair business? The first thing you will need is to first register with Alibaba. Very, very important. Then the second thing is you need a phone. Of course, you first need a phone or a laptop before you can register on this store. Then the second thing you'll be needing is an internet connection. You need a bank card, maybe a debit card, a Visa card, Valve or Mastercard. Very, very important for purpose of payment. Then you need a valid email address. Very, very important. Um, you also need a valid home address. So these are the things you need if you want to go into hair importation business. Above all, you also need your capital because hair is not free. So you need your capital to get this done. So all this being ready, all you need to do is come to this search bar here, and let's say we want to type Brazilian hair. And the reason why we are doing Brazilian hair is because it moves faster. It moves very fast. So that is the reason why we are taking Brazilian hair as an example. So it's loading now. Let's wait for some time. Let's allow it to come up. Let's give it some time to come up. Let's give it some time. So you can feel free to jump on this website and do your own research. It is one of the best things you can import during this period because a lot of women are looking for how to make themselves beautiful every day during this lockdown, despite the fact that there's COVID-19, people are still looking beautiful. And the beauty niche is a niche that is growing day by day. So I wanted to jump on this. We're waiting for it to come up. Network is having issue. It's still loading. Let's give it some time to load. Yeah. So now we have some Brazilian hair here. But what do you really want to do? By the time you get on this website and you type Brazilian hair and it brings you to the page, there is something, two important things you need to check before you buy on this store. Two important things you need to check. and I'm going to show you that very quickly. See my by the left hand side, you see the trade assurance. The trade assurance, you have to tick on it. It's going to show you the stores that are registered with Alibaba. So you have to go ahead and tick this so that you're going to see those stores that are registered with Alibaba. That is the first thing you need to do. And the second thing you need to do is to also tick this verified supplier. Now, what this verified supplier means is that these are people, sellers, or suppliers or manufacturers that Alibaba has gone to their store to verify their their business. So what that means is Alibaba has gone to their business centers, their manufacturing plant to see what they are doing and to ascertain that okay, these people are good and they are good to go. So uh, those are the two most important things you need to do on this website once you want to go into hair business. So we are going to go ahead now. We'll click on the trade assurance. And if you like, you can do either of the both. You can decide to say, okay, you want to check the verified suppliers alone, and you click on it, and it's going to bring out all these verified suppliers for you. So now, uh, we have some verified suppliers here. You can see this one is verified. You can see verified. You can see verified. So this is what you want to do first before you begin to search for anything, you know, on this store. So let's go ahead and also click the verify so I will also be able to see the who verified sellers on this store, because you don't want to just throw your money away. You want to deal with uh, a seller that has integrity. So we wait for it to load so that we can go through this together. You just take your time to check and see the verified suppliers on this store. After you have done that, another thing again you need to know on this store is the MOQ, minimum order quantity. You know, some of the sellers sell their minimum order quantity is about 5, 10, 20, 50, and all of that. But you also want to check the lowest minimum order quantity that you can buy from. Let's just give it some time. This is Nigerian network, so we have to bear. It's still coming up. So we're going to look at the minimum order quantity. Like this one, we said the minimum order is 1. You can see this one is saying minimum order is also 1. Wow, look at the beautiful hair. Minimum order quantity is also 1. So you want to check the one that have a lower minimum order quantity. That's the next thing you want to do after you have seen a verified seller. After you have seen a verified seller, you've checked the price is okay. This one now is selling from 2,350 to 8,000 plus. Now, what this price is actually, what this price means is based on the length. I get me now. The length determines the price. This one is selling from 2,000 15 naira to 3,100. So, and its minimum quarter or minimum order quantity is one. So now, and it's also verified. I getting it now. It's also verified. That means Alibaba has gone to their store to see what they've been doing, and they've been in business for 3 years. So you can see, and they have 94.3% response rating, which is not bad. It's between 90, 95 to 100 rating is still okay. So um, I've talked about this price. It's actually the length that determines these prices. So if you're going for a shorter hair, it's 2,000 plus. If you're going for the longer one, this one too is like the 2,000 is also long, but it's just that the 3,100 is longer. So, and in this store, they also have formal hair, virgin hair, brownie hair. Are you getting it now? Now, another thing again you can see is they have free sample wholesales. So I'm going to be talking about this make Brazilian hair bundles, raw virgin Brazilian hair. So now the next thing you want to do at this point is to click on this link to visit the store, to visit this supplier. So let's go into the store and let's see what they have, what they have. And let's see, let me show you how you're going to chat up this supplier and discuss with them. Another thing you also need to add is on WhatsApp. Some of them can you can communicate with them on WhatsApp. So if they have their phone contacts there, you can add them up on WhatsApp and also chat with them. So it's still loading. So if you want this hair, for example, okay, let's give it some time. It's still coming up. So I told you then that the length determines the price. You can see they have 4 inches, they have 6 inches, they have 8 inches, they have 10 inches. So the inches you want will determine the price. The quantity and pieces they have from 1 to 1,000 um, pieces. So this is a video. You can try to play the video to see the length of the hair and to see the texture of the hair we talked about in the first video. So let's scroll down and see. You can decide to also check other pictures. These are other pictures here to see um, the full picture of the length. So you can see they have trade assurance. They have the Alibaba trade assurance. Uh, let's read. Alibaba to view in other protection service which protect online orders when paying is made through Alibaba.com. Okay, so you can just go down again and go through their store. This is the company. You can see more about them. You can see still loading. You can actually see more about them, but that one is just those are just by the way. You can just go around and see the store. But the most important thing that I want to show you here is this place by my right hand side. You can see contact supplier or chat supplier. You can see it here, contact supplier or chat supplier. So depending on the one you want to do. So what you just need to do is you can just click on this place to contact the supplier, or you click on this place to chat with the supplier live on this platform. I get you know you can chat with them and they will communicate with you. They will tell you what you want. You tell them what you want and they will reply you. But there is also something I also want you to know when you are contacting this supplier. Don't present yourself like a micro buyer. Don't make them feel as if you just want to buy few pieces. No. If you need to present yourself to them as a merchant, as a dealer. You need to present yourself to them as somebody who is going to be buying